Hey YouTube, Dan Ottawa here, the best 3rd/4th tier Pokemon Go battler in the world, coming at you with a holiday cup team that I just went 4 positive sets in a row. So I'm gonna run with this team for a couple days. So I don't know. I'm filming this Friday night, Christmas Eve. Merry Christmas to those of you who celebrate. Um, so I built this team, and I'll go over it and go over the matchups and everything like I always do. But I built this team, and I got 4 positive sets and a lot of yellow back that I had lost trying new teams, and I think it's a really strong team overall, and I think I'm gonna probably like if I do as well as I think I'm gonna do, then when this video goes live on Tuesday, I'm probably gonna be at my highest yellow because the team is Ferrothorn, Jellicent, and Altaria. So not Pokemon that you see a ton in the Holiday Cup right now, but all which have a ton of strength. So let's just start what I built the team around, and that's Ferrothorn. And Ferrothorn, I said at the beginning when I was doing teams that grass was going to have a tough time in this because there was ice and there was flying as one of like the two of the main typings here. But you know what negates both of those? Steel. So you have Ferrothorn here that it now takes neutral to both um, flying and ice. And so it has the mirror shots for the ice, and it bolts charges really quick. So you get to the mirror shots really, really quick, and taking neutral from those. The Power Whip is a nice coverage for your Gravelers, which you see everywhere as your main thing. Plus, it hits super hard in neutral matchups. Like you're going to see a Lickitung matchup on the lead that I win that matchup lead. So it's a good Pokemon to build around. It has two obvious weaknesses, Fire and Fighting. So I need two Pokemon to deal with that in the back. I sort of stole Jellicent from Daniel Z because he built a team with Lapras and Jellicent because Jellicent is an amazing counter to Vigoroth because the counters are resisted, the body slams are resisted, so the only thing that can throw is Bulldoze, and it takes two Bulldozes don't take it out. So I think he ran his with Double Beam. I ran mine with Ice Beam, just for more coverage. You can argue, you can go back and I had this debate like there are certain matchups, like against I was against a Wigglytuff with shields down, where the Ice Beam like getting extra damage was helpful. And then there's other matchups where it was like two shields that I've like, oh, I could have used a couple Bubble Beams here just to lower their attack. So you can go either way, quite honestly. And then the last Pokemon that I needed, same thing, was to resist fighting, resist fire, because that's the main weaknesses. And Altaria, you know what? Like, yes, I know there's Charmers out there, but outside of the Charmers, and I guess Rock to a certain extent too. Altaria has a lot of positive matchups because it's just super bulky. That's why it was one of the top ranked. So I played 4 sets of the team, went positive all 4 sets, and I got a lot of battles here. So let's start looking at some of these battles here. So Frostlass on late, and this is what I'm talking about. You're taking neutral from that. You get to the mirror shot, good catch on the Vigoroth, but now, right, I'm gonna hit the Vigoroth. With that, I can now punish with this. And this is what I'm talking about the Ice Beam. So they can only throw Bulldoze, which is fine. The Bulldoze is probably going to come through here. As you can see, I'm still going to be... Oh, they body slammed. Okay, if they Bulldozed, I don't know why you bait there, but if they did Bulldoze, I'd still be in the green. There's no... And as you can see, like, the Ice Beam doesn't even take it out. I can now bubble down here. I'm still going to have to take a Bulldoze here, which is fine. Again, it's not going to do much. But if I were to Bubble Beam, like, these Bulldozes wouldn't do as much, and I could probably just bubble down. But yeah, that's not going to do much. And now I'm coming out loaded. Frostlass is coming back in, so I gotta move for it here in the Shadow Ball. Plus my Ferrothorn is gonna have a good matchup coming back in. And they come with the Frostlass. Did they do a weird switch there? I thought I saw another Pokemon come in. So the Frostlass comes in, hit it with the Shadow Ball, take it out. Yeah, I think they tried to do like the advanced technique, which is like you come in one and then have them throw one move and catch on the other. But it did not work there. So good lead here. Marowak comes in, and here we go. I came in here because you're still taking super effective from the Shadow Bones on the Jellicent. So this is just a more neutral matchup where you could take a couple Shadow Bones here. Get to the Sky Attack here. I don't want to take a second one unnecessarily. A Sky Attack does not take it out from this range, so you do have to eat a second Shadow Bone, which was interesting. I thought a Sky Attack would have taken it out, but I guess not. Shadow Bone does not take me out, so I still am alive. I'm probably going to hit with a Charm super quick here, but hopefully I can get to a Sky Attack. And if I've played a couple of these, yeah, one of them I get to a Sky Attack just for some nice chip damage, which makes these mirror shots a little easier to take it out. The other one I was charmed down, so I played that match a couple times, and out comes a Lit Leo, And this is why I'm running bubble. And you're running bubble for two reasons. One, your main thing you're going against is fire, so the bubbles help there. And two, the main thing you will be going against is Vigoroth. And you don't want to do resisted hexes on the Vigoroth. This does have crunch, so I'm just going to shield this up and just farm down. They're going to hit me with the second crunch. I'm just going to shield again because, quite honestly, I'm not worried about any real move from the Wigglytuff because one, it takes so long to get there. Two, I'm going to have a move here and then I can just go mirror shots back to back like really quick if I can get out of here because mirror shots just charge up so quick. Plus it has a chance to lower the attack, which is amazing because I got a lot of lower attacks today. There's one of them. The attacks fall. So even if they get an ice beam off here, it's not going to take me out. I'm going to get the second one here. They got a shield again and this is going to take them out. And the writing's already on the wall. They have no shot here, but they're going to shield. Okay, let's fight it out. Maybe you get the ice beam off. This is what I'm talking about. I'm in the yellow, but because I'm steel, that's just neutral and it doesn't take me out like with ease. So Ferrothorn's a really nice pick here. You just like with the fires running around, you just need two because steel and grass, right? So you're just gonna get shredded there. So another Wigglytuff on the lead. This one does not leave. I was like, I got caught once. I'm not getting caught twice. So hang on to that move. They try and catch on a Greedent. I'm just gonna do some chip damage here because I think I now just like Dragon Breath down and take a couple body slams. I see how much one takes because I know Greedent is also super spammy and I don't want to have to shield unnecessarily. So I may just throw. Here comes the second one. I'm either going to try to go for the aggressive farm down or do I not want to get hit with another one I just throw here? I'm going for it. Let's go for it. I think I can survive with like 1 HP. It's a Wigglytuff on the lead, right? So one charm is going to take me out anyways. So I'm just going to... Oh, and I can't get to it. So that was kind of a waste there. I probably should have thrown earlier. Maybe I did that because I don't want Wigglytuff to just get like 4 charms through. I'd rather them just get like 1 or 2 charms and then have a good matchup with my Ferrothorn on it, right? So hit them with 1. Couple charms takes me out. That's fine. Come in here. Just throw here. Just throw pressure on their shields, right? They do shield. And they're not leaving, and I'm like, I'm going to shield here because if you are not leaving in such a terrible matchup, you must have something in the back that does not want to see this, right? And they're staying in. I'm like, okay, this is looking pretty good for me. Gonna hit this with another mirror shot. Takes it out, and out comes a cast form. So this cast form has Hex and it's running double the Weather Ball and the Energy Ball. And I only learned that because I had to eat an energy ball on my Jellicent here because I didn't really know what the second move was. So I hit this. I'm like, I can probably just like come in here. I survived one wall. I think they throw the weather ball here. And it's a rock weather ball, so that does nothing. That's resisted. I'm like, I don't want to go down here because I think I have a good matchup here. I'll just come in here and I get to the ice beam. And probably what they throw isn't going to hurt me. And then they throw the energy ball. I'm like, oh, okay, they have a move that does hurt me. So I'll need to learn moves eventually. I'll shield this up. I'm pretty sure it's just going to be a weather ball, but I'll shield it up in case it is another energy ball because I'm at the move to take this out. As long as they do not catch, which I don't think they did there. So take them out, and the Wigglytuff is just 1 bubble away. And same thing, Wigglytuff is another one. It's normal, half normal, right? So you don't want the Hex there. Here's one of your terrible ones, Obstagoon. So Obstagoon lead is tough because Obstagoon beats the Ferrothorn with the counters, and it beats the Jellicents with the Night Slashes. The only good news is that it doesn't do like a ton of damage, any damage with the counters, so they can only throw the Night Slashes. So I got 1 shield off this Vigoroth, and I'm like, okay, so far this is a double counter team, so right now my Ferrothorn has no play at all in the first 2 matchups. Can I get this move off? So I'm actually hoping that they do shield here, and they do shield because what I don't really care about switch because both my Pokemon do not have great matchups. But now this is low enough, and I know these bulldozers aren't going to do much. I just need to save 2 shields for the Obstagoon because I got to shield these Night Slashes. So I'm just going to go full bubble down, and this is why I like running Ice Beam. So here comes the Obstagoon. I know I'm gonna have to probably double shield, but if I had just Bubble Beam here, Like, I could lower their attack twice, but lowering your attack twice to a super effective move is still super effective, right? Um, so I'd still have to shield anyways, and these and the bubble beams wouldn't be doing basically any damage. So between these bubbles and these ice beams, I do have to double shield here because it does charge pretty quick. But I am able to take out this Obstagoon here. Get rid of that, which is good. The Vigoroth is out. The Obstagoon's out, so they only have... Oh, the Vigoroth is not out yet. I can still see they have two. So what is going to come in here? They come with the Vigoroth, so one bubble. Do not know why they came in where they were, because they must have something in the back that does not want to see either of those. Skarmory, really tough lead because I do not have Thunder. I'm running Mirror Shot and Power Whip. So I think this one I build up to the Thunder and I fake it. I don't even know what the count for Thunder is, quite honestly. So I just go up to this one over the Power Whip. I'm like, yeah, this seems about right. Take this. They sneak a move through, so this is not a good situation. I do have two Pokemon that can deal with it. I do grab a shield, so that's huge. Because I come in here. They probably are at the Brave Bird, so I'm going to shield up just in case. I'm expecting it probably just going to be Sky Attack, but let's just shield up just in case. And out comes a Lantern. So that's not good because this hard cannon is this matchup here. So lose lead, lose switch right now. One Shadow Ball does not take it out. They're running Water Gun too, so that is huge because they're slower generating and it's resisted. I do get to the second Shadow Ball and they shield, which is great. Can I get to the third? No. Am I going to take switch? I think I'm going to try and take switch here because I know Water Gun's a slow move. And if I can get my Altaria on and I bank the move because why? Why would I give up switch like that? Let's see what Morning Dan was thinking. I think I could take this out here. Yeah. But now I'm just going to get destroyed here that they can just full out counter me down here. And then I cannot do anything. I mean, I have a Jellicent with a move. I do not have the move yet. They're going to take me out here. So then I have to come in and Dragon Breath, but they're going to get a move off. Yeah, do I get to move here? They catch on a Diggersby. Oh, there's my win condition. I think Diggersby takes a super effective Ice Beam, which does a ton of damage. And now it's just full out farm range. They can, unless they're running a Hyper Beam, which I think they threw Fire Punch here, so they are not running a Hyper Beam. So I can just full out farm down. They're just going to throw multiple back-to-back-to-back Fire Punches just to, I think, try to switch, just burn the clock out to make sure I don't get a ton of energy coming out of this. But they cannot do anything about this because Altaria is such a hard counter to Diggersby. So here we go, just all the way down. I got them loaded with move. One Sky Attack is not going to take me out. They're going to need to Brave Bird me. So hit that with that. Get to the second Sky Attack. This will probably not take it out because it's resisted. But it's going to put it low enough that they're going to need to throw a move here. And they're going to need to throw the Brave Bird because Sky Attack will not take me out from this range. It's just Sky Attack, so I live. Take it out. There we go. So I don't know if I should have given up that switch there like that. Skarmory lead. And again, I remember losing to one of them. Spoiler alert. This may be the one. I don't know because I think one of them shielded and one of them did not shield. And this one I don't think shielded. So then I get out of here and I'm met with a Cradily. Right. And it has the Grass Knots. So I'm going for the Ice Beam. Missing all the bubbles, so that's not great, but they're going to shield up anyways. Again, it's a shadow, so that's expected. Am I going to let it go or am I going to shield? I let it go and just got boomed. Yeah, that's expected from a shadow to water. Then I come in here. I know they have Stone Edge, but I think that's resisted too. So throw Grass Knot, that's resisted. So hit the Power Whip. I want to come up with a bit of energy here. Because I need to have a bit of energy, plus I need to switch into Altaria anyways. I'm getting a bunch of leg. I know both moves are resisted, so I'll probably let it go. Think of Altaria as my win condition here. Stone Edge, it does hurt. And now I throw the Power Whip, so like just throw the move before if you're going to throw it. Like that's so much unnecessary damage taken. Out comes the Skarmory. I got to start shielding because it's my only chance is to preserve some of this energy. Oh, and it's a Graveler, so this game's over. I need this I build up Dragon Pulse, but I'm still going to have to eat at least one Rock Blast here. And one Rock Blast, and I'm not going to be able to work around this. So Skarmory is a tough lead, just because it's a losing matchup in the front, and you have two okay matchups in the back, but then if you're just hard countered, there's nothing you can do here. Yeah, I tried to, my only one condition was to have energy coming out, so I tried to catch, and then once I couldn't catch, I think I just quit here. Don't throw the move, you're just wasting our time. Yeah, okay, good. I was about to say, this match is over. Okay, Ferrothorn into Skarmory. Okay, let's see how I get out of this one. Do I just immediately switch? Yeah, so you see me played all three based on this. So Graveler comes out, and that's what you expect, an electric type Pokemon coming out, but I'm running Bubble, and I'm running Ice Beam here. So I'm going to probably get one shield, and I do get a shield. I'm going to let it go because I've already got my shield, and I can get my Ferrothorn on it, and they just go Rock Blast. So that's great, because now they're going to have to dump energy here, and they overfarm a bit, so now I can get the second shield or take this out. Both good scenarios. They let it go, so I took shield and switch, so you don't love that if you are that. I expect the Skarmory to come in and farm. Yeah, as I would too. Get head on energy there. But now I can align it with my Altaria, so that's good. They are building up a lot. Am I going to shield? Or do I just call the Brave Bird? I call the Brave Bird. It is just a Sky Attack. I got to start shielding. Yeah, I was about to say, they're going to be low with energy. I got to start shielding soon anyways. So I shield this up. Are they going to switch? No, because they know that my Sky Attacks are not going to do a ton because they're both resisted. How low is this going to take this? Am I going to shield and just Dragon Breath down? Or am I going to... Yeah, I've got to shield Dragon Breath down because now they cannot get to another move before I get to the before I Dragon Breath down. So they're going to have to leave, or they're going to get farmed down all the way. They get farmed down all the way. You got to make that switch there. It's a Cradily, so now I can go almost back to back here with Sky Attacks. And then my switch timer is not up yet. I'm going to get the second one off here and then immediately switch into Ferrothorn to get to the Power Whip. And again, we know the matchup. There is not much that Cradily can do here because Grass and Stone, or Rock, both resisted. So throw that Stone Edge. No problem. I can survive 3 of them. Well, I can survive 2 of them. I'd probably get taken out by the 3rd one, but you're not going to outspam me here when I'm already at the Power Whip. Take you out. Good game. So yeah, I really like Ferrothorn. I really like Ferrothorn in this. And this matchup is one what I love. And here comes the Marowak. And I think this is the other one I was talking about where Sky Attack doesn't take it out. I get it with the 2 Shadow Bones. I think in this one, if I remember, I do not get to the Sky Attack. I think I tried to purposely undercharge there for this exact reason, knowing that this wouldn't take me out and knowing that 1 to 2 charms will take me out. I'm now super low, so 1 charm will take me out and I'm not at the move, so I'm going to hit before I get to the move. So I tried to undercharge that, but I did not do it successfully. Undercharging is very, very hard to do. As you can see, I was just at the move, but okay, I got alignment here. Lit Leo, love to see it. This game is over. And this is one where Bubble Beam would be better because you get to the move faster, you put shield pressure on them, you lower their attack so these crunches wouldn't be doing as much, and the Fire Fangs or Ember wouldn't be doing as much. So that is one where Bubble Beam here would be better. But then again, Bubble Beam wouldn't, I guess it would be okay. Yeah, I'm going to do the same thing as I did last time because there's nothing they can do here. But I guess Bubble Beam in the Wigglytuff matchup wouldn't be too bad. You are going to see here that I do run up against a Mandibuzz in one of these matchups if I put that one in. So having the Ice Beam for the Mandibuzz was nice. But again, I saw like one, you're not seeing a ton of Mandibuzzes, right? You're seeing everything else. They go for the Chief Shield Flex here, and I'm like, yeah, okay, this game's already over. So I could have, maybe I'll run Ice Beam for one more time, and then one more day, and then I'll probably go maybe Bubble Beam if I see that Bubble Beam could be better. So won the lead. Out comes a Sableye, so I don't have an immediate response with this because I've shown in my Sableye video that Sableye even matchup is going to do okay against Altaria, so I'm going to chip it as much as I can. I'll get hit with one foul play, and it can just farm down. That's fine. Keep the alignment. Get to a move here too. So that's great. In comes the Vigoroth. Okay, Vigoroth on here. Easy alignment. This game, it looks like it's super easy alignment because I can now... Can I get to the second move? Oh, I can't get to the second move. So this game is really over because I got easy alignment with my Jellicent and that. So while you watch this absolute domination, this is, I think, a team that is the perfect definition of building around what you're seeing, even if you have a weakness. So what you're going to see coming up is a Galvantula on the lead, which I switch out into Altaria, which I shouldn't have done. I should have just lost because you lose to Galvantula on the lead and you lose to it with Jellicent. Obstagoon, same thing. You lose on the lead and you lose to Jellicent, so switching out right away is tough. But you know how many Galvantulas and Obstagoons I'm seeing right now? Very little. Do you know how many Wigglytuffs I'm seeing? Do you know how many Cradleys I'm seeing now? Do you know how many like Talonflames I'm seeing in the back? So Vigoroth's on the safe swap. So this is a team that is 100% built for what you're seeing. So Vigoroth on the lead. That's okay. I have basically two answers for Vigoroth on the back. And I come in here. Here's the Mandibuzz Barrage, right? So had I had Bubble Beam here, I would have been in a load of trouble because those foul plays would still chunk me. But now I can probably survive one. Do I survive one? Probably, right? It's a Mandibuzz, so it's not a hard-hitting Pokemon. Do I get to the next move? I do not. I think I'm probably going to shield anyways, even though I know I'm going to lose, just to grab a shield back or take switch, because taking switch would not be too bad against a Vigoroth here. And they let it go, so they let me have switch, which is an interesting play. And it's a Galvantula. So, okay. So now I come with my Ferrothorn because I'm like my only win condition here. And with this what you're gonna see the full out. Is this the Galvantula loss? No, I thought it was Galvantula was on the lead. Maybe not though. But what you're gonna see here is like the power ups still do a chunk, but it's still gonna take 3, and these plunges are neutral. So I did manage to chip it. Do I get to take it out? I do take it out. So now it comes down to a Vigoroth that can spam these body slams versus my I need to get to 3 sky attacks here because it's got 2 shields. So it's going to come down to whether they can get off. I shielded 1 body slam, 2, maybe 3. And then they have to worry about a catch because my switch timer is definitely going to be up that I have to try and catch a body slam here. If I remember, did they just over farm here thinking that I was going to catch? Because I remember winning this matchup and I was like, I don't think I should have got to a move before they threw the body slam there. But I get to a move, I guess they just lost CMP or something because I get the move. I didn't think I should have got the move off, but I do for the win. Yeah, the Galvantula loss is coming later because I remember it on the lead and switching out. Galvantula on the lead. Here we go. So had I played this match again, I would have stayed in, thrown the Power Whip because Mirror Shot is resisted. Good to know. Power Whip is resisted. Just go for the Power Whip's super hard hitting move. So through this, it's resisted. And then I'm like, okay, let's go into Altaria then. Hard punished with a Charm, Ninetales, and this game's over. Already. Like, I have no shot here. So had I played this again, so if you're going to play this team and you see that lead, what I would do is go straight Power Whip, soft lose the lead, come in with Altaria with the Dragon Breath, and then try and work around in the back. I don't think it matters in the ending. Like I'd like to see what the third Pokemon is, but it's definitely not going to matter in this matchup. So take this out. Out comes the Galvantula. Just chip it. Nope, don't even chip it. Don't even want to say last Pokemon. I know I lost. Let's get out of here. And Charm Ninetales. And this one, and yeah, so charm. You're just seeing charm everywhere, and steel resists charm, and the mirror shots are super effective against charm, or yeah, charm and ice, right? Steel is super effective against charm and ice, which is fantastic. They come with Altaria, which is a good catch on their part, but they don't know how much this cost them because I get the move off, their attack falls. So now we have a mirror match where they are doing one lower attack, and look at the difference in damage here. So I'm like, they're already lower. Let's just let this go. And now that even that sky attack just put me where they are now. So I have a great, yeah, they know they can't do anything, so they let it go. I expect them to come in here and charm down. Can I get to the move? I cannot, but that's okay because what are they going to do here? I may, do I shield or no? It's just, I know both of those would be, well, Side Shock's resisted, so that's not the right move. And it's a Wigglytuff in the back. So that's a double charm team. Charmers are everywhere, so if you're going to run double charm, you might as well run something that's resistant to it. I do not get the lower of the attack there. So I'm going to keep staying these until I do because these charms aren't going to take me out yet. Get the second one off. I'm like, let's get to the third one. I don't really care about shield pressure because now they're just in bubble range. I don't know why they weren't shielding earlier. I just want the attack lower. So I finally get it on the third one. I have 2 shields, so I'm probably going to shield whatever comes my way anyways. But these charms are now not doing as much because I finally got that off. Ice Beam, okay, that would have been resisted. Out comes the Ninetales. So these Ninetales charms are going to hurt. And this is where obviously Bubble Beam would be better because I could have lowered these charms. Shield it up because, again, even a Weather Ball plus the charms will probably take me out before I get to the move. Over tap there, but add a move, take this out for the win. So strong team. Really well with it. Like I said, I'm going to run this a few more days, and by the time this is on, I'll rate it either in the oh yeah, the Lickitung match. I did put this one to last. So Lickitung match on the lead. And this was interesting because Body Slam and Power Whip are resisted. The Licks are doing a lot, and Lickitung is thick. So even these Power Whips, you need 2 Power Whips and a Mirror Shot. But the good news is they're just loaded with energy. So they could either bank it or try and throw moves here. So they do try and throw moves, both resisted, going for the stab, power, or body slam. But I'm able to get off 2 power whips and then a mirror shot to take it out. I couldn't just full farm down because it's a bad move, and they give up switch to Talonflame. And this was a huge mistake. I have no idea why I did not go. Well, you're fine either way. I get hit with a Brave Bird. That's okay. I can survive that. Throw this before they do that. I almost lost this match. I remember this because I was like, what am I doing? Because your Jellicent would be doing super effective, and they can only throw the Brave Bird there too. And I know Altaria resists fire, but let this go knowing that I'm up a shield, and I can probably just bubble this down before they get to a move. That I'm fine either way, right? In comes the Lickitung. I got to watch the Power Whip, so I'll shield that up and just bubble down and then come out loaded with energy. And I think they may quit out here because I think I've got them hard countered in the back. So yeah, as I was saying, strong team. Built around what I'm seeing in the meta, right? On the lead, you're just destroying your Charmers and your Ice to a certain extent because you have a nice move there and you're now taking neutral from that. Jellicent's main thing is to deal with Vigoroth there. Altaria is just outside of Charmers, pretty wide cover, and Rock, just a wide coverage, bulky Pokemon in the back. So I will put it either in the cover photo or the header, cover photo or the title or the description, what my ELO is when I'm finished with this team. So I'm going to run with this team for a few days, and then Master League is now already on. So tomorrow and probably in the next few days after that, you will see Master League teams because I love Master League Classic and it is here for a short time. So might as well play it. That is it. A bit of a longer one. Hit the thumbs. Oh my God. I'm so bad at this. I'm so bad at it being a YouTuber. Hit that thumbs up button. Comment for the algorithm. Subscribe if you're new to this channel. 29 minutes and 30 seconds in. If you're here with me this long, you're probably already doing all that already. So I appreciate you. Thanks for watching. See you guys in the next one.